And for today's video, it will be a series on my YouTube channel, and it will be how's living in Italy. I just want to share with you guys how's living here in Italy. And kung paano po ako nag-transition papunta dito, how's studying, how's working here in Italy, how's life in general. So if you want to know more about Italy, just keep on watching. For today's episode, let's say, it will be about studies here in Italy. I studied back in the Philippines, just nursery, kinder 1 and kinder 2, and first grade of elementary school. And then I came here in Italy. Here in Italy, I started just the second year of elementary towards. So that means I studied elementary, high school, college, and now currently studying university. And now I'll tell you how education is divided here in Italy. So first, meron po tayong materna, 3 years. And then we have elementary, and that's 5 years. And then high school, 3 years. College, which is 3 to 5 years. And then at the end, my university. So that means 3 to 5 or more than 5 years. Ano ba yung materna? Materna is a infant school. So that means 3 to 6 years old ang pumapasok sa school na yon. And hindi po siya mandatory. So that means na pwedeng pumasok or pwede mong hindi ipasok yung kid. They will learn the basic stuff. So that means how to interact with other kids, how to behave with other kids, how to play. Preparatory siya para sa elementary. Yung day nila sa eskwela materna, they would learn like the basic stuff. So they would learn how to color, draw, and then kids rhymes. And then after that, they would play. So they have as well yung time where they sleep. So may siesta time sila. May lifestyle learning din sila. So that means they teach them the basic stuff para maging independent yung bata. After eskwela materna, they would transition to elementary. Yung elementary naman, it's from 6 to 10 years old ang pumapasok doon. And it's divided in 5 years. So, grade 1, grade 2, up until 5. Sa 5th grade, medyo mas madami ng tests and quizzes. It's like a preparatory as well for high school. High school naman, it's divided in 3 years from 11 years old up to 14 years old. First year, second year, same subject as elementary, but then ina-add nila yung technology. They call it teknolohiya. Sa high school, you can do also laboratory. Those hours, hindi sila included sa hours ng school. So that means if you want to do laboratory, after school yon, and you can stay sa school. I used to do chemistry laboratory and also musical laboratory. And yung third year naman is really important here in Italy kasi in order to pass sa college, may exam na gagawin. They call it esame di stato. You can either bring your thesis. Pero ako noon, I didn't personally. You have to study all the stuff na ini-study mo sa third year mo for all the subjects. And yung teacher mo, they would ask you a certain thing and then kailangan mong i-connect yon in other subjects. Then, if you pass, you would go to the next level, which is college. In order to choose your college, yung mga prof, magbibigay sila talaga sa'yo ng piece of paper where chinek nila yung pwede mong puntahan na college. Sila talaga yung magsasabi kung ano yung suitable na college na para sa'yo, kung ano yung hindi maganda na college para sa'yo. Sa college, you can either do 3 years or 5 years. May difference yon kasi yung 3 years, after yung 3 years na yon, pwede ka nang magtrabaho. May certain work that you can do already. For example, my brother, he's studying to be an optician. Pwede na siyang, it's either magtayo ng sarili niyang optical store, or pwede na siyang magtrabaho as an optician sa isang optical store. And then yung 5 years course naman sa college, it's like a preparatory to go to the university naman. They don't prepare you to a certain job. I did, for example, yung 5 years. Yung sa akin, it was called Liceo delle Scienze Umane. If you do the 3 years course, you'll do an exam sa 3rd year mo. And if you do 5 years course, you do an exam sa 5th year mo. Yung exam mo sa 3rd year or 5th year na yon, para siyang yung exam mo rin nung high school. But, mas madami ka talagang i-study. you'll do like written exams. Meron yung Italian and then maths. And then yung main subjects of your course. Yung sa akin, for example, yung main na subject for my course, it was psychology, pediatric psychology, sociology, and anthropology. Yun yung main na subjects ko nung superiore ako. English then, they will test you in English. And another subject that they will just choose every year, mag-change yung subject na yun. For example, sa akin nun, yung year kong yon, it was about chemistry and biology. After nun, so 5 days yon na puro written lang. May ilalabas sila a paper na nakalagay kung nakapas ka ba. Kung nakapasa ka, nakalagay na din doon yung day kung saan ka naman mag-oral exam. Doon sa oral exam, you would stay, let's say, 10 minutes. Mahaba na yon if 10 minutes. After nun, i-represent mo naman yung thesis mo. Yung thesis ko nun, it was about marriage, how marriage affects mga tao and how marriage affects as well kids. They would just give you 2 to 3 minutes to say it. Sabihin mo lang yung main reason kung bakit mo pinili yung thesis na yon. And then you have to just i-highlight mo lang yung mga bagay na linink mo dun sa thesis mo, like about different subjects that you linked to that thesis. Yun yung exam sa 5th year ng superiore or liceo. Yung mga exams na yon, hindi siya gagawin during the school year. Gagawin yon after that you finish the school years. So, dito kasi sa Italy, we start studying September and then matatapos ng June. Pero yung exam nangyayari June and July. Once you pass yung exam, they would tell you, and after, let's say, 2 weeks na natapos na lahat ng exam sa loob ng school, doon na nila ilalagay yung grade mo. In order na makapasa ka at least 60 over 100. Doon matatapos yung 5 years na yon or 3 years na ginawa mo. So, you can either go to work na, or you can also study university. In my case, I did work first. After that, I started studying as well. I'm currently studying at eCampus, which is like an online university. Yung course na pinili ko, it's psychology. Dun sa university na yun, it's actually good kasi kahit may work ka, pwede ka pa rin mag-study. Kasi you don't have to go sa university talaga. But you can stay at home and study before, I don't know, going to work as I do. And then every 2 months, may sessioni d'esame. You can give up to 3 exams. 3 subjects pwede mong i-exam. If you want to know more about eCampus, just link it down below and I could do a separate video about that. That's how you study in Italy from 3 years old up until 18 plus years old, up until you finish university or whatever. Sa experience ko naman po, Italian school is really strict and they would give you tons to study, tons to revise, madaming homework na gagawin, sobrang daming mga bagay na ilalagay talaga sa utak mo. And we don't do graduations, for example. Walang graduation dito sa Italy. Walang yung first honor, second honor, third honor, wala po yun. And we don't do either yung mga traditional month, Christmas parties. Dito, wala pong ganon. If you want to do a party with your classmates, you can do so outside the school. Sobrang strict din talaga yung mga teachers. I mean, you can find good teachers that they would help you if you're struggling with a certain subject. But there are teachers as well na sobrang stricto nila. So yeah, that's it for studies here in Italy. And I hope you like this video. And if you have any other suggestions for this series, just link it down below. And if you have any other suggestions, just comment down below. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you on my next video. Bye-bye!